Hello, everyone. We're about to begin this webinar. Today, we will be talking about how you can participate in the Eco Challenge, this 8th version of the Eco Challenge. As you may know, the Eco Challenge is part of the TIC Americas competition, the Talent and Innovation Competition of the Americas that is organized by the Young Americas Business Trust in cooperation with key partners such as PepsiCo, CBC, and Postobon. So let's go ahead and begin this session. As you may know, we will be recording this session and uploading afterwards and sharing through our social media so that people can access it after this live session. So let's begin. Very briefly, I would like to start by talking about this edition of the competition, not only the Eco Challenge, but also TIC Americas in general. This edition, we have divided the competition in 3 main subcategories, and that is the Startup Challenge, the Eco Challenge, and the Caribbean Innovation Competition, which is the regional part of the competition for the Caribbean. The Startup Challenge, very briefly, we will be talking about it in a brief moment, is that it's the part of the competition where young entrepreneurs can register their ideas in either the green economies, the purple economies, or the orange economy. We will talk about that very briefly in a moment. Of course, the Eco Challenge is the category of the competition that focuses on certain challenges and looks to foster environment-friendly business plans. And as I said before, this is brought to you by PepsiCo, CBC, and Postobon in Colombia. The Caribbean Innovation Competition is the regional part of the competition for the Caribbean, and it is brought to you by the REACH, the Regional Entrepreneurial Asset Commercialization Hub, a program that is organized by the Inter-American Development Bank and where the Young Americas Business Trust is part of that program. So today's agenda, we already started talking a little bit about the 12th edition of the competition itself. We're going to briefly go through what the Startup Challenge and the CIC is, but we're going to be focusing today's webinar on the Eco Challenge, the new challenges and the benefits, the training, and also we're going to go ahead and do a little registration tutorial for the Eco Challenge. So some of you may already be familiar with the organization. We're a nonprofit organization that works in cooperation with the OAS, the Organization of American States. Look forward to promoting social and economic development of young people around the world using entrepreneurship, knowledge, leadership, and technology as the main tools and as the center of our programs. Since we've been working for more than 16 years, we have strengthened, we have a positive impact on more than 70,000 young people in around 75 countries around the world. The competition itself, we have been doing some we have been also impacting since 2007 when the first edition of the competition began, more than 35,400 young entrepreneurs from over 48 countries, and in all this process we have registered a total of more than 16,000 business proposals. The competition itself, as a business accelerator platform, provides guidance, training, mentoring, seed capital, investment, and a wide international network for the participants of the competition. And this is the same for the Eco Challenge, which is one of the biggest parts of the competition, one of the biggest categories of the competition. And the requirements, they're very simple. The first requirement is to have an innovative proposal. We will see later in the webinar the specific Eco challenges that we want to tackle with this edition of the Eco Challenge. You just need to have an innovative proposal. It doesn't need to be an already consolidated business. It could still be a business idea. What we look for, what we aim for, is that in this couple of months before the January deadline, you're able to strengthen your business idea, if you just have a business idea, and present a really good business plan, and so a couple of good documents that might help you turn your business idea into a reality. And also for those that are already working, that have already a successful startup or a business that is already generating some income, the competition is open to you as well. So the other requirement that you're seeing on the screen is that participants must be between 18 and 34 years old. This is an important thing to clarify. The main team of the competition, of the business or the business idea, should be people between 18 and 34. Of course, we know that sometimes other people are involved that are not necessarily below 34 years old. So in that case, we encourage you to not exclude them, but include them as mentors. And the people that are registered in the competition should be ones that do qualify in terms of age. And last but not least, all the applicants must be citizens of an OAS member state. These are the 35 member states of the Organization of American States. And we do need for you, the team leader, to be one of those countries. So very briefly, the Startup Challenge I was mentioning before, we had a webinar previously that went through the Startup Challenge and more deeply, so I invite you to check out that webinar. It will be uploaded in the bootcamp platform, which you will later know what the bootcamp platform is. We will also be sharing it through the social media. But very briefly, the Startup Challenge is a category focused on strengthening the potential of young people in the implementation of the SDGs through innovation, entrepreneurship, with an emphasis on the orange, purple, and green economy, as you can see on your screen. For more information, you can head on to the TIC America's website, and you'll be able to get a definition of what, for this competition, the orange economy, the green, and the purple economy means. So let's go to our main topic for today, and that is the Eco Challenge. The Eco Challenge is the special category on environmental innovation of Innovation Competition of the Americas. What we aim to do with this competition is to support young people from Latin America and the Caribbean to develop environmental solutions and become a sustainable business. This has been the case for the last 7 editions of the competition of the Eco Challenge, and this year we're proud to announce that we are keeping 3 of the challenges and modifying them a bit. We're always looking for innovating within the challenge and really defining the challenges each year, each edition, that can actually have an impact on our hemisphere. So in that sense, for this edition, we have come up with 3 main challenges, with 3 eco challenges. The first one being sustainable agriculture, the second one being safe access to water, and the third one being PET and BOPP recycling and collection. We're going to go and briefly go through each one of the eco challenges. Don't be afraid if you don't know what BOPP or PET means. I'm going to clarify that in just a second. So going on to the first of the eco challenges, we have sustainable agriculture, and within that sub-theme or subcategory, we have specific challenges or sub-challenges, if you may. So the first one is the sustainable reuse of agricultural bioproducts, and what this means is the reuse, sustainable reuse of, let's say, banana peels, orange peels, potato skins, coconut shells, every bioproduct that comes out of an agricultural process. The second one is innovative strategies for the adaptation of agriculture to climate change. And this specific challenge was modified from last year to have a more plausible realizations. So last year it was a way to combat climate change. We see that that's a lot, asking a lot for someone to come up with a solution to climate change. So this year what we're doing is we're asking you to create to lead innovative strategies for the adaptation of agriculture to the climate change. So it's not solving climate change per se. It's more creating innovative strategies that may help the agricultural sector to adapt to climate change. And I guess that is really helpful. That is really specific to our region, and it's also a wide topic. So we're talking about agriculture, so it could be something related to corn, something related to potatoes, so anything related to agriculture. So this is the first eco challenge. We're going to go ahead and jump onto the next one, which is the PET and BOPP recycling and collection. This has also been modified a bit on this edition. If you were involved on last year's edition, you may recall that it was only PET recycling and collection. This year we have included BOPP. So first off, let me explain what both of them are. So PET is the plastic bottle where Pepsi or whatever product of Pepsi comes from. It's the normal plastic bottle that they all come in, and what we're looking for on the first one are feasible solutions for the reuse and or massive recollection of the PET material. So this may be a project that is finding new ways to use these bottles, these plastic bottles made of PET material, or also some projects that are able to recollect in a massive way and an economic way and in a scalable way the PET materials. And that's exactly the same thing we're looking for the BOPP. BOPP, technically, it's known as biaxially oriented polypropylene. In layman's term, BOPP is this type of aluminum foil where, let's say, Lay's, the potato chip Lay's are enclosed in. So this is the material that Pepsi uses to sell the potato chips. This is the kind of aluminum foil you see that the packaging is coming from. And this material, I do encourage you to do some, a little research on what this material, what you can do with it, and ways to reuse it, and of course also the mass recollection of it. It applies the same criteria as the PET material. We're looking for projects that are on one side reusing this BOPP material, and other projects that are also recollecting in a massive way and in a scalable way the BOPP material. We also have the third and last eco challenge is to save access to water. This has not been also modified from the last year's edition. We believe that this is a very important category that a lot of projects can relate to, and a lot of projects can apply to. And within the sub-challenge, we're talking about safe access to water, let's say rainwater collection and filtration, and also innovative solutions to the conservation of water, and also its efficient use in agriculture. So that's kind of a two-segment sub-challenge. It's the innovative solutions to the conservation of water, and also the efficient use of water in the way they use it in agriculture. So this is a pretty wide category, if you may. A lot of projects that are working with water can apply to this, and we'll be more than glad to take a look at those projects. And we're really happy, really feeling enthusiasm regarding the projects, the different projects that will apply to this category, and also the rest of the categories. So those are the three challenges, the three eco challenges of this edition. As you can see, they have been modified a bit, but the essence still remains the same. We are more than happy to answer any questions you may have. I'll share with you my contact information towards the end of the presentation. I would like to go ahead and go on to the next part of this presentation by briefly going through the Caribbean Innovation Competition. As I said at the introduction, this is the part of the competition that focuses on the Caribbean as a region, and this year we're going to be tackling categories on creative industries and on technology marketing. So you can go ahead and access the specific website for the Caribbean Innovation Competition through the competition's main website, which is ticamerica's.net. I'll share that with you in a bit. So going back to the Eco Challenge and the benefits you get from participating in the competition, it's the virtual training. We have a platform that we call the Boot Camp. Boot comes from a business opportunity online training camp. And what we aim to do with this virtual platform is reach to all those participants, all those young entrepreneurs that have registered to the Eco Challenge, and we can give them some training, not from YBT staff. Of course, some of the webinars are done by us, but we connect you with international experts on different subjects. So in that sense, let's say that as part of your application for the Eco Challenge, you want to create a business canvas. So we have a video for the business canvas where an international expert through a webinar on this platform explains to you what is a business canvas, how to do one, and what should be included and what should not be included. And we do this on a live basis. So just as we're live right now, we do this webinar live so that people can interact with the international expert, ask them questions, and the experts can answer back. And we also record the session so that we can later upload it to the Bootcamp platform, and you can check it out whenever you. So the Bootcamp platform is really important. It's a really important tool for us to reach out to you and connect you with these international trainers. For the Eco Challenge, we will be having a specific webinar for each challenge. So we're going to have a webinar for safe access to water category. We're going to have a webinar for the sustainable agriculture, and also we're going to have a webinar for the PT and BOPP recollection and reuse. So look forward to that. We will be, of course, sharing through our social media, through the Bootcamp platform, and also through the Eco Challenge website, the upcoming webinars, so you can schedule your dates and the time so you can participate live, which is the best way to participate. You can actually ask the international experts questions and really tackle specific needs you have regarding different topics. So it's not just webinars regarding the Eco Challenge, but also more general topics such as financial projections, or let's say creating a business plan. Okay, so let's move on to the key dates of the competition. As you may know, September 1st was the first day where we officially opened registrations. They're open since then, and the deadline for the registrations is January 15 of 2017. So I cannot stress this enough. The earlier you get all your deliverables uploaded to the platform, the better it is for everyone. So in that sense, I'll show you in a bit the platform. You'll see how easy it is to use and the documents you need to upload to it in order for you to go on to the next stage of the Eco Challenge competition. On January 15, registration deadline, you need to have all your documents uploaded to your profile, to your personal profile. And from that day on, and on February 15, we have the evaluations. We evaluate every single business proposal that has all the requirements, all the documents that we ask of you, which are just a few. It's very easy. We go ahead and evaluate it through a pool of international judges that give you scores, and in that sense we can filter down what will be the finalists of the competition, of the Eco Challenge competition, which will be announced on April 15. The official announcement is on April 15. This coincides with the announcement of the rest of the finalists in the competition. The Eco Challenge, being part of TIC Americas, are also announced during that day. And finally, the The on-site event, the finals, are held in June this year. We're happy to announce, well, actually, it's going to be next year. We're happy to announce that on this edition of Eco Challenge, the finals will be held in Mexico. We're very happy to visit Mexico, which is a great country, a great area. It's an entrepreneurial hub for the Americas. Talking about very important countries that foster entrepreneurship. In the Western Hemisphere at least, we see that Brazil and Mexico are really one of the, and Colombia as well, are really one of the countries that are investing a lot in entrepreneurship. And really, the advantage that Mexico has is it's being so close to other entrepreneurial hubs known worldwide, such as Silicon Valley. You can take a plane from Mexico City to Silicon Valley and be there in a couple of hours. So the location is really an important part of Mexico's development as an entrepreneurial hub. So we're really happy to head over to Mexico. Each finalist of the Eco Challenge will have the opportunity to travel and stay in Mexico for the 2-day event. Of course, we will, YIBT and our sponsors, the sponsors of this competition of the Eco Challenge, Pepsi, CBC, and Postobon, will be covering all expenses for the finalists to travel to Mexico and be a part of the finals. Of course, within the finals, you'll be able to receive a lot of benefits. This will be specific one-to-one mentoring. You will be able to participate in a pitch competition. We will set up for you an international expo where all the finalists will be showcasing their projects, and they will be visited by different authorities, governmental authorities. They will be visited by, of course, angel investors and different stakeholders on the entrepreneurial world that will definitely give you some huge visibility at a hemispheric level. Of course, we have the media coverage, which is always good for an entrepreneur that's starting out and wants to share his or her project with the rest of the world. So let me talk a little bit about the impact the competition has had, and of course, as I said before, Eco Challenge is one of the strongest categories within the competition. Throughout its 11 editions, we have traveled to the Dominican Republic, to Panama most recently, also to Paraguay, Guatemala, Colombia, Bolivia, El Salvador, Peru, Honduras, Colombia, and Panama again. Throughout these editions, we have impacted around 35,000 young entrepreneurs. As I said before, more than 16,000 innovative proposals were developed through the competition. Our international pool of judges and experts that participate in the webinars and on different stages of the competition reaches a level of 500. Of course, we do work a lot with local organizations and collaborators. This is a 200 wide network of social organizations. We have done more than 150 virtual trainings, and the participation in the competition reaches out to 48 countries. So let's go quickly through some pictures that we want to share with you before we go through the registration tutorial. Just a quick example of where the finalists of the competition go to after the competition. So for us, it doesn't end at the finals. We continue giving you support. We continue generating spaces for you to showcase your business, your startup, your business idea, and for you to grow also. So in this specific picture, we have one of our alumni. Her name is Mariana Costa from a startup called Laboratoria. She participated in the finals, and then we kept on supporting her in her development. And last year, in October, at the annual meetings of the World Bank and International Monetary Fund, where the Young Americans Business Trust led a flagship event on young entrepreneurs as drivers of sustainable growth, we included her in our panel. And very briefly, this panel was composed of, and I'm going from from right to left or from left to right, depending on which side you're looking at it. We have Mr. Blue. He's one of the main authorities at LinkedIn. Mariana, of course, she's shown on the screen. In the middle, we have Dr. Kim. He's the president of the World Bank. We have actor and activist Mr. Sean Penn. We also have Ms. Blanca Treviño. She's a very successful entrepreneur from Mexico. And Mr. Ashish Thakkar, also a very successful entrepreneur from Africa. This is another picture that we like to share with you. Didart is one of the winners of Eco Challenge. She's from Guatemala. Her startup is named Didart. And this is a picture of the International Expo. And just for you to have an idea of the kind of people you are connected with, we have in this picture 2 presidents and a high authority of one of the biggest companies in the world, Pepsi. Mr. Laxman Narihan is one of the highest authority in Pepsi. He's visiting the entrepreneurs and getting to know their projects. We also have the president of Costa Rica and the president of Panama at the expo, connecting with the entrepreneurs and learning about their projects. So this is a great opportunity for international visibility. It doesn't even matter if you win the category, as long as you're in the finals, you're winning a lot. On that same note, we have the visit here on this picture of the global CEO of Pepsi, Ms. Indra Nooyi, who's known one of the best CEOs in the world. We also have, of course, international media coverage. Here are some of the finalists with a reporter from CNN. Here are some of the winners. This is the Secretary General of the Organization of American States, who also takes part of the finals, and he is connecting with one of our CIC finalists. We also have Monica Bauer. She works she's an authority of PepsiCo as well in corporate affairs. Those are the pictures I had for you. Let me go ahead and quickly share with you my contact information before we go ahead and do the tutorial. My name is Jose Cloutier. I'm the Eco Challenge Coordinator. You can reach me at jose.cloutier at ybt.net. So that is my email. You can send me any questions you have regarding the competition. I'll be more than glad to get back to you as soon as possible. Also follow us on the social networks. This is really important, so you can stay up to date on the latest news regarding the competition, regarding the Eco Challenge. You can also access the Eco Challenge webpage, which you're showing right here on the screen. It's really important for you to check out every single detail from the website. We're going to check out just in a bit. So that will be ticamerica's.net/eco-challenge or reto in español. It depends on which language you want to look at it. So let's go ahead and head over to the web page itself. So let me just type it down again. It's ticamerica's.net/eco-challenge. And as you can see, we have a lot of tabs. We have every single thing we need for you to register. The first thing you're going to see is the click here to register, and that is the tutorial we're going to be doing today. Let me just briefly go through the website. We have some important information like what is the Eco Challenge. We have the timeline. We have the challenges. We have some videos that I'm not going to show to you today, but please go ahead and access the website. There's short videos that explain a little bit about each challenge. This is a very important section of the website. It tells you what you need to participate, but not only that, it gives you the templates you need to create your documents. So if you already have a project plan, you can just go ahead and upload it. You can improve it as you go. But if you haven't, if you don't have a project plan, on this section you can download a template on how to do it, and it's a really important tool for you to really consolidate your ideas if you don't still have these documents that you need to participate in the Eco Challenge. So let's say, for example, the project plan. You click on that, and it will show you exactly what you need in order to create a project plan. It says the first section, for example, should be the executive summary, and of course it shows you the questions you need to follow in order to kind of create that first section of the project plan. So it's a very helpful tool. It's really important if you don't have these documents yet. So the obligatory documents though you need for participation is the project plan and is the promotional video. For the promotional video as well, you can access here a template of what needs to be answered. You can read this and you'll have everything you need to know for you to make that promotional video. We also have some optional documents that I highly recommend that you also do. For example, the business canvas, we have the template right here, and it's a really interesting document that it doesn't take too much time to do, and it really helps in terms of landing your idea. Of course, we also have the online presence. We have a template of what we need for the online presence. It could be a Facebook page. It could be also specific page for your project. So this is a very important part of the web page, which I recommend that you go back and really read and really get to know this templates and work on your templates regarding the information that you'll find on each template. We also have some videos that you might be interested in seeing. We will be uploading here some videos as we go along of the Bootcamp webinar, but I'll also show you how you can access the Bootcamp platform in a moment. We have some pictures of the finals. We have also some videos of previous editions that will help you get all the inspiration you need to participate in the Eco Challenge. So let's get on to what we needed to do. This is the tutorial. So you can either click here on register, you can click here. It's fairly simple. It'll show you this screen, which we're going to start filling out just as an example. You just need to fill out your first name and last name. You choose the challenge you're aiming to. It's sustainable agriculture, PET and BOPP, recycling and recollection, or access to water. Choose one of those. You name your project. Let's say we're going to name it a very original name, test 1, 2, 3, 4. Just your nationality. I'm from El Salvador. Date of birth, which is going to be the real one. I might take a couple of years off, maybe, but that's it. And we're going to type an email. Okay, let's see. And you just set up a password for this is a password that you'll use to log in to your personal profile. So this is not the email, the password you need for your email. This is the password you'll use to log in to your personal profile. We heard about this on the YIBT website, and that's it. Once we do that, it's gonna, of course, send me an email. This is not letting me, of course, create a new one because I've already done it. But we'll go ahead and register as with a previous project that I had already registered in order to show you a little bit about the profile. So I'm going to log in. And that should let me, and there we go. So this is the profile you're going to be able to see. It's the same profile, the same system, the same platform for the whole competition. This is in general. So participants from the Caribbean Innovation Competition, participants from the Startup Challenge, and participants from the Eco Challenge will have the same platform and will be able to access all these tools. Of course, we have the important documents here you can access as well. The templates I was talking to you about that you're able to check out in the Eco Challenge website. So the same documents that you have down here, you're going to be able to also see them on your profile. And a really cool thing is that you're going to have here the requirements you need for before the January 15 deadline, and there's going to be a little check on the things you have already uploaded. So since we have completed the registration, we have that little check here. We haven't completed any of the other stuff, so we don't have that check. So this is a cool way to keep track of what you have already uploaded and what is still left to upload. Of course, we also know that you may not be working alone. You have a team, so and if you want the team to also have access to the project's platform, you can go ahead and click on administrative members, and you just need to fill out a new one with just the name, last name, and email, country, gender, and you can send their invitation so that they can be able to log in to the same platform. And in that way, if they are the ones who are working on, let's say, the market validation format, they're the ones that can upload it as well. So it's not just going to be you that needs to upload the different documents. For the upload material, you have here, it's a very clear button. Just click on upload material whenever you're ready, and you'll be able to choose the file that you want to upload. So in this case, for the Eco Challenge, we are going to upload the project plan. If we did a business canvas, here's where we open it, where we upload it. If we have a graphic presentation, it depends on what you're uploading, on the documents you're uploading. Remember that for the Eco Challenge, the only obligatory documents is the project plan and the promotional video. But you can also have the option of uploading a business canvas, online presence, even if you have different documents such as a market analysis or a market feasibility analysis, you can also upload it here. So here are some other review or summary of the project that you might want to also fill out. It's always important to have more information. And once you upload everything, you'll see here you have the documents uploaded, and you'll be ready to participate or to go on to the next stage. So once you have the documents we talked about uploaded on this personal profile of yours, you'll be able to receive an evaluation. You will be evaluated by a pool of judges, and they're going to be the ones that are going to determine the finalist. And as I said before, the finalists will be announced on April 15, and after that, the finals for the competition are going to take place in June 2017. So that's it for the tutorial and for this presentation. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I did. Once again, I'm going to show you my contact information so that we can end this webinar, and you can, of course, contact me if you have any additional comments or questions. So thank you so much for being with us today. Have a good day, and we look forward to learning more about your projects on the Eco Challenge 8th edition of this Talent and Innovation Competition of the Americas. Thank you very much.